my favorites. Keep watching. I only spent 19 cents an item, and I go over how I do it. All right, everybody, keep watching. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the last haul for the week. Don't forget to look for my next video, which is exactly what I spent for the week. All right, so I want to give you, instead of just telling you everything I got, I want to tell you how I coupon. This is kind of important for you if you're following me, because I go there specifically doing them in a specific order. And then I take what I got and I roll it into the next transaction. So this is what I do, okay? I sit here at my desk and I go, all right, Skinny Pop, and I do the math on a small piece of paper. And then I grab my coupons. Let's just say, just say these were the coupons for Skinny Pop. I go like this, and I attach them, and I go, all right, good. And then I do that to the next one with all of my coupons and CRTs and my coupons from CVS. And this is how I do it. Then I sit at my desk and I write them down. And let me show you this, because this is pretty cool. This is, I should make myself up a document. Maybe I will. You know what? Watch out for a document coming your way. So this is what my total is on my sheet. Okay, this is what I should be spending. $4. See how that's $4 right there? So I was pairing this deal with the L'Oreal. And after I add up my products and I take off my coupons, my product total is always on the left, and my coupons are always on my right, just so you know. So this is what I should spend. So in this column is the total of what I should be spending. In this column are going to be the extra care bucks that I use. And then in this column should be what I should spend out of pocket, and this is what I should get back in ECBs, extra care bucks. This way I have an idea. And then at the top, can you see all these crossed out lines? So this was what I was starting with. I was starting with, I think I started up to 3, okay? These, I was starting with a 4, a 2, a 10, a 9, and a 3. I know, doesn't that sound wild? Okay. That's what I was starting with. And then I go, okay, so if I'm pairing the L'Oreal and the Skinny Pop together, my product total should come to $16.98. I have a 10, a 4, and a 2. So that's going to get me to $16. Sounds good to me. So I cross off the 10, a 4, and a 2. So now I'm rolling. Okay, I'm rolling $16 in extra care bucks. I should spend 98 cents plus tax out of my pocket, but I'm going to get back a 1 and a 10. And I take this with me so that I know, because you're going to forget. You're going to forget. So let's do my first transaction and see how well this worked out. So I got 2 bags of the Skinny Pop right here. Then I did the L'Oreal deal. Okay, the Age Perfect and the Sugar Plum. Now the L'Oreal deal this week was spend 30, get 10. Love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. All right. This was my scenario. Ready? 2 for $6 on the Skinny Pop, $13.49 and $19.49. I had a $1 manufacturers on the Skinny Pop for each bag. I had a $7 L'Oreal mask CRT. I had a 6 off of L'Oreal moisturizer. I had a 6 off 25 L'Oreal CRT. I had a $3 L'Oreal cosmetic CRT. And then I rolled a 10 and a 4. But I was supposed to roll the 2. But I don't know why. I don't know why that happened. Let's see. A 7, a 6, and a 6. 2 on those. Oh, the $3 L'Oreal Cosmetic. I don't know where that came from. That had to have been on my card somewhere. Sometimes don't you find that you find these CRTs pop up? So that's what happened here. So my product total was $38.98. I had $38 in coupons, making it 98 cents plus tax, $1.03. I said I was going to spend about 98 cents plus tax, and I was correct on this one. So let me find that receipt for you. And those are all the coupons that came off. 98 cents plus tax, $1.03 out of pocket, and then I got back a 1 and a 10. So now I add that $10 up here. I did. I add that $10 up here. So I still have a 10, a 3, and a 9 to work with. So then I did the Eucerin deal. Grab these two. The Eucerin was $6.29 and $13.99. Now on my paperwork, the products I wanted to buy were not in stock. So then your tally is going to change based on the products that you get. So this was $20.38, but in actuality, the two products I picked up were $20.28. This one worked to my behalf. I had a $2 coupon, a $2 coupon, a 3 off of 10, and then I rolled that 10 and that 3. Just like I said here. And here is... Now, I thought I was going to spend 38 cents. I only spent 28 because the product was 10 cents cheaper. How awesome is that? So that one worked out perfectly for me also. And I got back $10. So then what I do is I add $10 up here. Oh, I forgot to add that 1 up here. So I add that 1. So now that's the $10 from the Eucerin. So now I have the Colgate and the Paparazzi. I grabbed 2 of the Colgates. Where are the Paparazzis? Ah, they're on my desk, my other desk. I grabbed these 2 Paparazzis. Don't you love those colors? Remind me of Easter eggs. All right. Now, on my paperwork, this one's easy. Let's turn the page. Ready? The Colgate and the Paparazzi are straightforward because there were no coupons at all. $2.99, $2.99, 5. That comes to $10.98. I knew I was going to roll a 10 and a 1. And I should have 0 out of pocket. But I should get back 2, 2, and 4. Ready? There you have it, just like I said. So I just used that 10. I used that 10 and that 1. But then I got back, they bundle this, so you usually get back a 4 and a 4. So then I grabbed 3 of the Irish Spring. Yep, I did. And I grabbed the BOGO Lysol. I grabbed the BOGO Lysol. Now, when I did that, I'm thinking I'm going to spend 35 cents out of pocket. Let's see what happened. The Irish Springs were $3.99 each. The Lysols were $3.89, and 1 was free. Product total came to $15.86. I thought I was going to spend 35 cents out of pocket. For some strange reason, I spent nothing out of pocket. And here it is. Oh, my screen is frozen. Okay, so here it is. I had the 50-cent off Lysol, which I did. I had the 1 off Lysol, the 2 and 2 off of the Irish Spring. And then I was going to roll a 9 and a 2, which is exactly what I did. That's why that came to $136. And I'm thinking my price must have been off on something. Because if you ever notice, that when you look at prices online, they're not always the same as your store. No, prices, oh, you know what? Yeah, they were the same. Maybe my math was off. What didn't I have a coupon for? I had a 50-cent and a $1. And then I had a 2, a 3. Oh, a 2, a 2, and a 5. 2, a 2, 50, 1. Oh, there was an extra $1 Lysol in there. 1, 2, 2, 5. Maybe my math was off. Anyways, this one came, I thought it was supposed to be 35 cents. It came to 0 out of pocket. And I got back $5 for the Lysol. So, what did I roll? I rolled 9. 9 and a 2. So there's the 9. And I don't know why I had a 2. There was a 2 here. And I rolled that too. And then the last and final product was this. This is like, oh my God, I got it. Is that not cool? This is for men, and it's face, body, and hands. I want to give one to each of my boys. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my God, it smells amazing. All right, so I was pretty stoked to get this one because I've never had this or never hauled it. So then, this is the difference on this one. Ready? Online, they pull up $6.79. In my store, they come to $7.49. $7.49. And then I grabbed a dish soap. I thought that I was going to be short, but I didn't realize that the price was high. So this one totally messed me up in a little sense. My product total came to $15.97. I had the $2 on the Nivea, and then I had a 2 off of 10 on the Nivea. I rolled the 4 and a 4. I rolled the 4 and a 4. And then, because these were more money, and I included that Palmolive, which I didn't have to, I would have spent $1 out of pocket versus the $1.97, but you know what, whatever it is. I spent $2.09 out of pocket, but I got back 4 for the Nivea. So I spent $2.09 and I got back 4. How cool is that? Let's see what I worked out on this. But see, this is how I do it. I sit here and I do all the coupons, all the maths. I look at all the CRTs online. I double check the prices of CVS.com. They're always a little off. But when I do my hauls, it's not let me just go to the store and see what coupons I have. I sit here and I do so much what I call research, couponing research. And I make sure that all my numbers are basically almost to the penny. I don't know if you do it that way, but I do it that way. And then because when I go there, I'm working it. I truly am. So if I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transactions, I better realize how many extra care bucks I'm supposed to get back. Because sometimes they give you a receipt and you go, okay, thank you, and you take it, but you don't look at the bottom. And I never do this. I never ever clog up the line. I go up, I do this transaction, I grab my receipt. If there's somebody online behind me, I get offline, go back online. If there's nobody behind me, I'll do the second transaction. And if I'm really lucky, I keep going. But I'm not always that lucky. So I'll get off, and if the line builds up, if there's like 4 or 5 people online, I'll go wander the store for a few minutes. I never inconvenience my cashiers. I never inconvenience my store. I am courteous. I'm polite. I'm kind. There are probably, I think the joke was the other day, I think there are 3 couponers. And when I walked in, I said to the cashier, I go, hi. She goes, hi. And then I walked down the aisle to start, and I was saying hi to the other ladies. And then she comes over, she goes to the manager, three couponers in one day. And I'm like, and I cover my face. I go, I promise I won't make any trouble. She goes, I never worry about you. And this is the best part of it. They see my math, and I never try to get over. I am legit. I am like, I never say, oh my God, why isn't this CRT working or not working? I double check. And this is the other thing you can do. I know this is a long video. This is another thing you can do. When you go on CVS.com and you just take, let's just say you take your Eucerins. Let's do the L'Oreal. Take the L'Oreal products, add them to your cart, make sure you're logged in, and then you can actually see every CRT that is attaching to it. So then you know, take those CRTs, put them on your paperclip with your tally, and those CRTs are what you're going to use. It's so easy so that you're not standing up at the register all, I guess, flabbergasted. How do you say that word? Oh my gosh, you know. So there's so many different ways to make sure that when you get there, you're not overwhelmed, you're calm, you're cool, you have your math done, you go in, you do your transaction, you walk away. You walk up, do another transaction, walk away. You make things easy. And that's how I do it. If you do it a different way or you do it the same way I do, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Let me know if you like the way I explain this and how I do it. And if you guys have an easier way, I would love to hear it. But for me, this works. But it's a lot of hours. I'm not complaining. I love it. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is my favorite. Next video will be exactly what I spent. All right, everybody. Have